Hey guys, welcome. I hope you're doing very fabulous today. So today's video, I'm going to get into the new Morphe 35Y Aurascape palette. And I say new very loosely because this palette only came out 2.5 months ago and it's already forgotten. You guys, it has already been done with. And there's really not much attention with this palette online anywhere. There's a few videos, but I recently did a birthday haul and I'll link that video below, but one of the palettes or makeup products that I got was this palette. I did purchase it from Ulta. It was already on sale due to their spring sale that Ulta was having. And then I had some coupons for my birthday and some points. So I ended up getting this palette, which normally retails for 28 bucks for 13.90. I want to say it was like under 14 bucks. And one of my subscribers, her name is Paula. I hope I'm saying your name right. You can correct me in the comments if I'm not. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna stick with Paula. But she specifically requested swatches and some eye looks with this palette because she couldn't really find very much about this palette. There's a few videos, but there's not much, you guys. Makeup industry is so saturated that it's very easy for palettes like this that's got a very beautiful color story to get lost in the shuffle. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to do some swatches. I'm going to do 2 different eye looks. But before I get right into it, my name is Carrie. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. And for those of you already subscribed, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. I will say it with confidence. I have the best subscribers. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much. So I'm going to show you this palette up close real quick, just to give you a nice little glance at it. So as you can see, it's Morphe typical layout. It's got 35 shades in here. There's a mix of mattes, shimmers, and metallics. The color store is actually kind of unique in the way that the palette is set up. So when I say there's amped up pastels in here, that's really what it is. So if you look at this side of the palette, so like right here, look right there, you see the pastels. But if I cover the pastels up and you're looking over here, you wouldn't really say that's a pastel palette. So they've kind of intertwined a pastel and some darker tones, some amped up tones here, to make a really kind of unique palette. Almost kind of like island vibes to me. That's kind of what I'm going to the pool, going to the beach, But anyways, normal retail price, 28 bucks. It is limited edition, so if you like the color story, you may want to grab it. Again, there's not much regarding this palette. There's a little bit of inspiration on Morphe's website regarding this palette, but basically it's 2 words put together. It's aura and then dreamscape, and then they put them together, Aurascape. And it's supposed to be kind of dreamlike. You get to do whatever you want in your dreams, I guess. Kind of thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these, the best that I can, you guys. I'm not a very good swatcher. I feel like I may have upgraded from kindergarten or graduated from kindergarten to 1st grade with my swatches. But anyways, I'm gonna just go, straight down the line here. I'm gonna do my best here. Here's the first 4. And because the palette is so big, it's might be a little hard, and I feel like I always swatch terrible with my pinky. The mattes, very light, super light. Here's the next 4. So this one right here actually starts the 2nd row. Now we're getting into some deeper tones, some richer tones. Man, is that not a stunning shade? That one right here. Okay, here's the next 4. Wow, these two are super light. Build those up a little bit. Sorry guys, I got like a bruise or something on my elbow. Okay, so those are super light, but you know, they're pastels. Okay, so here is the next four. I'm in the third row. Let's see if I can maybe make these a little bit more. Well, I wanted to put them closer together, but to try to fit the rest of the palette on this arm, but I don't think that's gonna happen, you guys. The next, gosh, those are pretty, huh? All right, let's see. That one up a little bit more. Yeah, you can build it up. This one too. Pretty, very pretty. They're soft though, they're soft. All right, here's the next four. Now this one is starting the very last row. Look at that one. That's no pastel. The last three are not pastels. This is part of the last three. Wow. Those are really rich, huh? That last one there. Okay, and then those are the last two. Wow, those are really beautiful purple colors. Where can I put them? All right, I'm gonna just put them right there. All right, here's the swatches, but let me show them to you up close real quick. Again. Gosh, these two down here, you can barely see them. Okay, you guys, so that's all the swatches. I have to be very honest, they did not swatch well. They did not swatch well at all, but that does not mean that they are not good quality, because sometimes you'll find that swatching on the arm totally different than how it applies to the eye. Plus, a lot of these are very light because half the palette is a pastel palette. So they're not going to have a lot of deep reflection, you know, when you put them on your hands or when you swipe them. So proof is in the real, you know, on the eye where they're actually supposed to be. So I'm going to do two different eye looks, and I'm going to go out of my comfort zone a little bit. And I'm going to start in the blue area. Y'all know I'm scared of blues, but I am learning to embrace. I'm learning to embrace. I'm taking a Sigma E27 brush, and I don't know yet. Should we do a halo? Why don't we? Let's try it. Let's try a halo. See what happens. I feel like pastels are the type of shades you can just really get crazy with, and it's acceptable. Like, it doesn't have to have a lot of rhyme or reason because it's pastels. And you're just like, oh yeah, you're having fun. You're putting on a bunch of color on your eye. And when it comes to the pastels, it's like totally acceptable. All right, so I'm going to take that same shade. I'm sorry, that shade was called Extra Sensory. And I'm going to take that underneath the lower lash line as well. And I'm going to try to do the halo on the under eye as well. We'll see though. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so do I want to take the same brush? I'm going to take the same brush, and I'm going to go into this purple shade right here. It's called Independence. Let's add some purple to this eye. Let's see. Let's see what that can muster up. I'm going to put it on the, like right in this area here. Let's connect it. Let's add a little more. Sometimes it's hard to layer pastels on each other. If I can get some of that purple underneath the lower lash line, like right in the middle. Now I'm just gonna go with some glitter glue. I'm gonna just put it right in the middle of that halo, and then we'll figure out, do we want blue there? Do we want purple there? Ooh, do we want like an orange? Ooh, like this one right here. Okay, I'm gonna go into this one right here. That one right there. It's called Astral Plane. Okay, that's gonna be really pretty. It's gonna really brighten that eye up, hopefully. It doesn't clash, but we'll see. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, I wanna thicken it up. Hold on. Sorry, I wanna make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Oh, it's so pretty. I need to add a little bit of that underneath the lower lash line. So I'm gonna take another brush. I don't know what this is. It's a Morphe vegan brush, but it's black. And they put the name of it in black. I only know that because that black part of the name, it's just raised just a little bit, almost like Braille. Honest to goodness, why couldn't you have put it in silver, rose gold, anything other than that? Black on top of the black. All right, so I'm gonna put a small amount of glitter glue underneath my lower lash line. In fact, I'm gonna take a little tiny Q-tip, actually, glitter glue right underneath here. My finger, it's too big, my finger, so I can't. All right, and I'm gonna take the Morphe brush. There we go. That is a very different look for me. It's a very different type of pastel, but it's still, it's pretty though. Okay, so I'm gonna tightline. I'm gonna use my Essence Silky Nude eyeliner, and I'm just gonna tightline tops and bottoms. I'm just gonna keep this eye bright and very open. That's why I'm not using a darker eyeliner. Okay, the eyeliner is on, and now I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty Hella Thick, but I'm going in real light with it because I still want, I really want the eyeshadow to be the showstopper, and I want you to be able to see it through the mascara. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm doing with the mascara. And even that, it's pretty bold. This is good mascara. Anyways, okay, so now we have to move over to the other eye. Oh man, what am I gonna do with this other eye? I'm gonna go into the shade right here. It's called Focus. I'm gonna take a BK Beauty 202 brush. I'm gonna take that shade and I'm gonna start it in my crease and then I'm gonna bring it up as a transition. Ooh, what a pretty shade that is. You guys, it's blending really beautifully. Ooh, that's beautiful. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep this eye orange. Maybe I'll put a little bit of purple down in there. Okay, so I'm gonna take the same brush. I'm gonna go into this shade right here. It's called Affirmation. That is a deep orange. There ain't no pastel with that orange at all. I'm tapping off, and let's put that in the crease. And then let's blend. I'm going to take a clean rougher 15 and I'm going back into that focus color. I need to blend it just a little bit, these two. Stunning. That orange color Affirmation, oh my gosh, for me makes the whole palette almost worth it. I know it's weird. I know this crazy talk. I'm gonna take a Rephr 14 mini and I'm gonna go into this purple shade right here. This one's called Affirmation, I think. Yeah, no, it's called All Connected. Sorry, that orange color was Affirmation. This purple one is called All Connected. And I'm gonna take that underneath the lower lash line. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. All right, how do I want to connect to this eye? Oh, okay. I'm pulling out the tape, you guys. I'm pulling out the tape. I'm pulling it out. All right, I'm gonna make a real nice wing with that purple. Okay, so the tape is on. I have my Rephr 14 mini. I got All Connected on it, and I'm going to wing out a purple here, that same purple. Connecting it. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna pull it off. Pretty. Okay, it's really pretty. Okay, so now I'm gonna add the glitter glue. Gonna add that glitter glue to my eyelid. And you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put a purple shimmery color on top of that lid there. All right, so it'll mix really nicely with that orange and kind of yellow color. All right, and so I'm gonna go into this shade right here. It's called High Vibration. It's light, but gosh, it's a very beautiful, very light. Okay, I need to add a little more razzle dazzle to this eye. So I'm going to take a little bit more glitter glue. I'm going to put it in the inner lid here. Let's see. What can we put there? What can we put there? Why don't we just go with positive energy? I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to put that one. This is a JH 39 brush. Inner corner. It's beautiful. It's so pretty. That is so pretty. All right, let's put the, if I have anything extra, let's put on the, it's pretty. It's very, very pretty. It's pretty. It's funky. It's kind of weird. It's pretty. It's fun. Let's tightline. I'm going to use the same eyeliner, the Essence Silky Nude. Okay, guys, both eyes are done. They're both completely out of my comfort zone, but you know what? A palette like this offers looks like this, where they kind of force you to do that, to get out of your comfort zone. And sometimes that's a really good thing. All right, so now let's move on to the lips. I don't want to do too much with the lips, but I am going to line them with the Jason Wu lip pencil in Ballerina Nude. Now, I did have a little bit of a gloss on when I first started filming, and it was the Buxom Pumping Gloss in Dolly, and that's what I'm going to go back in with and just reapply. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful. Just added a little bit. Let the eyes take the show, be the showstopper. The lips are kind of in the background, just enhancing everything. So yeah, really pretty. All right, okay guys, it's time for me to show you the final look. Okay guys, this makeup look is complete. That is using the Morphe 35Y Aurascape palette. Let me give you a couple thoughts on the palette. I do like the palette. I do think that it makes you kind of stretch and go out of your comfort zone, which is exactly what I did with these two eye looks. I feel like if I'm gonna go for a pastel look, this would be one of the palettes that I would pull out amongst maybe the few others that I have. But this would be a contender for a pastel look. I also feel like if I wanted a pastel look, but it not be a total complete pastel look, I would use this palette because of the richer shades that are over on, you know, that side, this side of the palette. Um, so it does offer a very unique color story. The mattes blended very beautifully because they were so finely milled and because they were so soft. Some of these matte shades that are the pastel on the pastel side were you could easily fluff them away with too much, you know, blending, which is, you know me, I'm an over blender, so that's just something to know, to maybe just go in softer, not blend so much. But the mattes, I mean, for the most part though, the mattes blended really beautifully. I mean, I'm really happy with how both eyes came out. I didn't have to work too hard. That's, I'm not saying that. I don't want you to get that impression that I did like work really hard. I didn't. With the matte, or excuse me, with the shimmers and the metallics, I did have to work a little hard to pull them up out of the pan. They're real hard pressed in there, but they were fine. It doesn't mean that it was bad quality. It's just something to note. But I like the palette. I don't think that I would say go spend $28 on it, but if you get it on a sale like I did under 14 bucks, absolutely. Just saying, if you were like on the fence about it, you can wait. You could wait for a sale or wait for it to get into like a TJ Maxx or a discount store or something. But overall, I do feel like it is very unique because of where it does offer pastels and some richer tones in one palette, which I think is cool. I think it's unique. I don't think I have a palette like that, you know? So anyways, let me stop talking. Paula, I hope this video did you justice. I hope this is what you wanted. I hope that this helped a little bit. I know that you were really intrigued with the color story, so I hope that my feedback was acceptable. You guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.